Hey, my cats and a rat is Ashlita. And this video today is what I get asked about all the time. Why do I wear gloves? Second of all, I know I'm talking weird and you got to see this. I had an infected wisdom tooth, and it had grown a cyst around it on the bottom. So I got that taken care of and pulled out. But to keep from biting my jaw, which I was already doing because that wisdom tooth hadn't came out all the way, they had to take this tooth out, the wisdom tooth above it, so it wouldn't bite down my jaw anymore. That was done yesterday, and I am sleepy, but I opted for no pain pills, pain management. Doesn't hurt. I'm just trying to keep from getting dry socket. That's all. So I have hand issues caused by an autoimmune muscle disease. It's in the myositis category, or also known as multiple connective tissue disease. But what I have is polymyositis. Polymyositis usually has like a secondary disease that comes along with it, and that's derma or dermamyositis, and derma means skin. So you have like two autoimmune diseases in one, and it makes my hands super sensitive to everything. Certain lotions, fragrances, talc, powder of any sort, even mineral powder and mica, drying surfactants with like alcohol, and I just don't take any chances. So I just wear the gloves, because if I don't, I'm more likely to have my skin to crack, blister, peel. And I'm going into remission, so I'm actually healing quite nicely. So this is my thumb, if it'll focus. And that's actually healing. And this is the healing face. This actually looks really good compared to what my hands normally look like. And then this one looks really good too. You know, it looks kind of callousy. And let me explain the hand parts of this. I actually made notes. What you see on the back side, this is normally scaly too, but because I'm slowly inching towards more remission, it's not as bad. So the redness and the scaliness, those are called Gotrin's papules, and they cause redness and scaling of the knuckles. And then I have poikiloderma. It's redness on the chest, and they consider this a rash. And I also have it here and here on my face. Scalp disease in hands. It just means that the skin is active. The disease is active. Nail fold disease, which I have as well. And it's all under dermamyositis. Calcinosis, lumps and bumps. You can see here. And then what they consider mechanic's hands, which is in between the fingers. And it's mechanic's hands is pretty dangerous. This is a sign of interstitial lung disease, which we've been monitoring. With polymyositis, it causes the CPK enzyme to leak from the muscle. Instead of the white blood cells, help fight disease, infection, bacteria, it attacks tissue. Tissue being skin, organs. That's it. So I've been in treatment and I've been doing somewhat good. So there's some things that I read and I listen to, and I have stated if I've ended up contradicting myself, and there's not a lot that they know about polymyositis. So there's no cure. Life expectancy has been between 1 and 15 years, some 27 years to 30. I've been doing really, really well. I do have something on my right lung that is being checked into, and we've had lots of tests and they haven't told me anything about it. And I do have issues with my esophagus, and that's a known problem with polymyositis, with swallowing. My voice has changed. I sound kind of hoarse, and that all goes with the issues I've been having with my esophagus. And polymyositis is caused by trauma, infection, or a parasite. Because it's so unique, they really don't know. But they do know that it's not lifestyle or hereditary. So that is why I wear gloves, because if I don't, my skin will crack, bleed, peel, pop, blister, turn into calluses, and it just doesn't look good at all. And this is actually the best my hands have looked in a while. So I'm very fortunate that. So that means that my hands are healing most likely the issue with my lung is also healing. So with polymyositis, you know, there's weakness and inflammation in the muscles, mostly in the shoulders, upper arms, hips, thighs, and neck. You can experience it in other places, and I do, such as my hip, my knees, and the tops of my feet. Also, the skin issue, it affects like my elbows too. I think I already mentioned the scalp. Right now my scalp's doing very healthy. And the side of my right foot. However, I have changed my lifestyle or diet to a plant-based diet, and even though I've gained some weight because of all the immune suppressants and steroids that I'm on, it's causing me to have water retention. So with that being said, going on a plant-based diet about a month ago now. I don't have the aches and pains and the burns that I was feeling. My hip doesn't hurt anymore. I'm still battling with tiredness because I do have chronic fatigue. And even though I look like shit, I actually feel really good today. And I've had this infection here for about 7 years, and 4 years with it, I had started working for Rena Center. And 2 months in working in Rena Center is whenever my autoimmune disease came out. So I think what happened was my immune system was already being weakened with the infection from the impacted wisdom tooth. And then working a strenuous labor job just caused it to manifest into polymyositis. And I honestly don't like to talk a lot about it because I feel like the more I speak about polymyositis and accepting the disease, it enables it to manifest more within me. So if I ignore it and do what I'm supposed to do to take care of myself, it seems like it goes away, it goes into remission. And even though they say there's no cure, you can go into remission lifetime or sporadically. So hopefully I can get into remission lifetime. But that is why I wear gloves. I have to wear gloves when I clean the house, when I clean the toilet, when I clean the bathtub, when I wash dishes, when I take garbage off. I just can't touch just anything because it will fuck with my hands. And even though they're healing, I just don't take that chance. And it's really sad that people don't look at my videos where I explain I have polymyositis or an autoimmune muscle disease and I have to wear these gloves. Instead, they say rude stuff. So hopefully this will clear it up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I love you guys.